What's up, everyone out there in YouTube land? It's me, Perry Lovewhistle, and I'm back on Acadian in Project Quarm. And even though this video is delayed, I'm still behind in the level that I wanted to be before it came out. But that gives me time to revisit some things from the last video. So this isn't going to be so much in episode 5 as in episode 4B, because there's 3 things that I want to spend a little bit more time talking about. First of all, I want to clarify and correct myself on specialization. In the last video, based on the impression that I had gotten from the Project 1999 wiki, I thought that you choose a specialization by only training that specialization. That is incorrect. I was also wrong about what specialization actually is. So there are misconceptions about it. People think that it reduces the amount of fizzles that you get, which it doesn't. That spellcasting skill is what reduces fizzles. It does not increase crits. Again, that is that spellcasting ability. What it does is it reduces mana usage in that school by 1% for every 20 levels in specialization. And since you can get it up to level 100 at level 20 when you first get specialization, that's 5%. So a 5% mana savings on all of my nukes is really big. As you can see, it still takes most of my mana to kill one blue con. But every once in a while I'll get lucky, get a couple crits, and be able to go out and get something else without stopping to meditate. Also, it's not training it that chooses a specialization. It's getting it above level 50. So what some people will do on caster classes that use all of the schools of all of the magical schools more frequently than wizards that almost purely use evocation, people will just train the one that they want to get above 50 and then train the rest of them after that chosen one is above 50. That way they don't have to worry about one accidentally getting above 50 before it. Which was not my intention, but it is what I ended up doing. So I have gone back and trained specialized abjure, alteration, conjuration, and divination, and those will slowly level up as I use those skills. I also want to talk more about the journeyman boots. Last video, I basically had just gotten them. I'd hardly even used them by the time I pushed the video out. I didn't realize that the journeyman boots are an instant click, which means a couple of things. First of all, as a movement speed enhancer, that means that even if something sneaks up on me, dispels my movement speed and starts wailing on me, I can run and cast my journeyman boots while running. It's very big for increasing my survivability. Since they are instant cast, it also means I can be really annoying by overloading the spell particles, as I discussed in my Zaner Let's Play. But it also means, as an instant cast, it is a global cooldown reset. So, as you noticed when I was kiting that Griffon, my level 20 direct damage spell takes longer to recover than the rest of my spells. Well, if I use my J-boots, they will all come back. And there are some rules and tricks and ways that that can actually come back to bite me, but it allows me to cast a spell faster in repetition than normal. Right now, that's not super useful to me because I'm either soloing and I need that extra cooldown time to distance myself from whatever mob I'm fighting, or I'm in a group, and if I cast that spell too fast, I'll mainly just draw aggro and annoy the group as well as possibly get myself killed. But in the future, that's going to be really useful having a global cooldown reset for when I'm fighting raid mobs and stuff like that. Once they get down to the point where it's time for casters to burn, it'll mean I can just pump direct damage nukes into it and get a whole lot of extra DPS in. It's also useful when I am training spellcasting skills, because I'll have some really cheap, low mana cost spell in that school, and I'll need to cast it as fast as possible to maximize time efficiency. And finally, I also need to announce that I finally got my agility up to 75. Somebody was selling an onyx earring, which drops in Blackburrow, which, when combined with my Thaumaturgist's robe that I got in Befallen, gets me that 5 agility. And look at the difference in armor class. I take away 2 agility, and my armor class goes down by 33. That's how big that penalty is. So this robe earring combo, which is able to be farmed at about level 20, is the what I'm going to call the erudite agility combo, because both of them are wearable by erudites and purecasters, the people most likely to need that 5 agility. So I'm going to hold on to these until I'm getting 5 agility from something else, and then I'm probably going to teleport back to Iridan and pass these on to somebody who made the same mistake I did. Now, that being said, I still have lots of leveling to do, and it looks like the highest level beetles in North Karana are available right now. So I'm going to get back to grinding so that I can have something more interesting to say in the next video. So until next time, I